All right, Norris, talk about the defense. First half, you kind of did the bend but don't break, holding them to 2 field goals. I mean, one after they started inside their own 5, they drove down, but defense stopped and tightened up. And obviously, you guys were up 7-6 at the half. Talk about the performance by the defense in the first half.
Yeah, we did all right, holding them in the red zone to field goals, but we could have done a better job. They had a lot of yards, and even though they didn't score, they were gaining momentum by getting all those yards, and they were believing, and they were just staying in the game, and that quarterback led them down the field every time, and even though we held them, they started believing, and they got momentum a little bit. We took it back, and then the second half, that play kind of killed it on the fade, so they took momentum back on there.
And then obviously you guys tried to regain some of the momentum. Had they shown any propensity to show a fake on an extra point before a field goal?
Yeah, we've seen film this week, and they run that formation a lot. We were ready for it, and they made a mistake. We took advantage of it, and we made a good play. We got 2 points out of it and cut the score down.
And how'd you find Duhart on that play?
We practiced that. I practice all the time. Fire drill where you throw a ball back when you're about to get tackled. So I had nothing to lose, so might as well do it.
And then at second half, obviously you talked about the first drive where they scored, and then they had a couple other drives where they went 58 yards and then 49 yards after the fumbled punt. Overall the defense gave up just over 400 yards, but I know that's more than you guys like to give up.
Yeah, our goal, we don't want nearly as much as that. And today we made mistakes at the wrong time of the game. We shot our foot. Not taking away from Tiffin. They played pretty well, but we made the wrong mistake at the wrong time, and that some things really cost us, and we just kept them in the game, and we didn't regain momentum in that third quarter.
How important is it for you all to just stay together as a unit when you all do give up big plays and yards, to do what you can and just get those stops?
We always talk about that play, one play at a time, and trying to, bend but not break attitude. Kind of every time we're out there, we want a 3 and out. We never want them to keep drives going, and that's our attitude when we go out there. And that's where our attitude has to be the rest of the year. And at this point, we just got to take it a week at a time, and we got to practice harder and go from there.
You were able to come in and do a couple of things. What did you see when you were reading the defense of Tiffin that allowed you to make a couple plays for us?
The coaches really just called the plays. The plays aren't designed for me to really read anything, so I just get the ball and run. And I have to give credit to the guys blocking, because they did great blocking, opened up some huge holes for me.
Okay. Knowing your abilities and what you're able to contribute to the team, how fired up were you to get in the game and make something happen, given the team's struggles offensively?
Yeah, I'm ready to play whenever they call my number. I'm ready to go. I got to be ready the whole game, so I'm always into it and ready to go. Whatever I can do to help the team and help them succeed, it's what I do.
You mentioned that coach called the plays. Were all of them design runs, or were they any reads?
Most of them are. Some of them are a few reads, and it just depends on what they see and what they want. So most of them are just designed to sort of keep it.
Obviously it's the second straight week you've come in and been able to score a couple on the ground. In fact, today you're the leading rusher in the game with 82 yards. It seems like they were trying to shut Dez down on the outside, but we had more success going on inside, but then you came in and you had success on the outside.
Yeah, I think the reason is they did try to shut Dez down, but when I run the ball, I think I get an extra blocker, so that helps picking up one guy and then get a few more yards inside and stuff.
It seems like you did a pretty good job following your blockers on both of the touchdown runs that you
Yeah,
either had to cut back or figured out where the seam was going to be.
Yeah, the first one, everything was blocked. The corner came off at the end. And the second one, I don't even think I got touched. I mean, it was blocked so well, I just have to follow those guys, and that was there.
It seems like the offensive line, the first half we kind of struggled offensively, but the second half we picked it up and obviously gained a lot more offensive yards.
Yeah, I think they woke up and started playing a lot harder and more physical the second half, which allowed the run game to open up, and I think that was huge.
So now as a fifth-year senior, what do you tell the rest of the guys heading into a stretch where we've got 4 of the next 5 on the road?
Just gotta stay together. What was it, 2011? We're the Road Warriors. We gotta be the Road Warriors again. Just keep pounding, keep going at it.
What's one thing you do to keep yourself in the game when you're on the road?
I just stay. I never know when I'm going to go in exactly, so I'm just always next to the coaches, paying attention, making sure I'm engaged, and just paying attention, being ready for whenever I got to go in.